Alright. Let's talk about this. So if you haven't been living under a rock, you would have known that a couple people have been under attack from GW. Again.
Again.
This isn't the first time, folks. This isn't going to be the last, and god damn it, I swear by all that is holy, I don't understand why they're doing this, but I'm going to say this now. I'm not happy. So yeah, what's going on is basically GW is more or less taking certain models and things off of certain sites because they believe that it is copyright infringement and other issues like that. I'm going to tell you this right now. It's not. The models that they're claiming are theirs isn't actually theirs. It's actually not. They were handmade and they were fan-made. They're basically parodies. Now, a lot of people are wondering, what does this mean to me? Since, you know, whole 40k and SCP VTuber thing. Well, it means one of two things. One, it basically means that I am under some scrutiny because of this. It's not a lot, and I don't think that they're ever going to do it because of a couple things. But I'm not really worried about it. The reason I'm not worried about it, or the reason I shouldn't be worried about it, is because the simple truth is, okay, cool, they copyright my VTuber model. I just make another. And I make it so that way it's me with certain things and other stuff, and you will know it's a Kamazar or something else of that nature. That's fine. The problem is, I don't see this happening. The reason being, I am actually under not GW's copyright umbrella. Because if you can see above me, it says SCP-40K. I'm an SCP. Like, I've stated that from get-go day one. I am not a 40K Primaris Marine. I have the armor of a Primaris Marine, but I am not a Primaris Marine. For those that are wondering what the hell this means, it's basically meaning that I am not under scrutiny from GW because I am not part of GW's umbrella. Yes, my model does look like a Primaris Marine, but if you can tell, the proportions and the design of it is just a little bit off. The reason I did it like that was because I can claim it's a parody, and even after that, they come at me with legal issues, I'm safe under the SCP copyright umbrella. Now you might be saying, well, what's that? Well, SCP has a weird thing where it's Creator Commons. Anything made with the SCP in mind, as long as it's not something from someone else or ripped out from somebody else, like, say, I took an actual model and made it mine from GW and made it into my VTuber avatar, yeah, that would be against the rules. But this is not. This model was made by me. I personally made it. I was the one that put everything together. And I'm the one who came up with SCP-40K. So the other thing with the SCP Foundation and all that is you need to basically say, hey, this is this person's, and at least somewhat give whoever made the SCP, you know, the limelight or the streamlight. Basically, you more or less say, hey, this guy's the one that made this. I'm the one that made this. I'm the one that designed this character. I'm the one that made the lore. I'm the one that made everything about this character. So I'm kind of protected by that. Now, do I think that GW is wrong in what they did? Oh, God, yes. What they're doing is goddamn torture. So that's why the title of this says, I'm not worried, but I'm not buying GW anymore. And the reason I'm not buying GW anymore is because I'm done with them. I've bought certain things that have made it so that way I never have to buy a GW product ever again. Except for one or two things which I have to buy. But that's it. You might be saying, well, that's kind of being a dick and not helping a corporation grow. No, what it's doing is showing, fuck you, if you're going to make it so that way you're going to take our stuff away, I'm going to not give you the money for you to make stuff anymore. I've made probably this video like 4 or 5 times now, and I'm just, it's come down to it where I'm literally like I said, I bought stuff for this. I bought a resin printer. The reason I bought it was so that way I can make 3D models. I can make minis now. Right now, I'm currently downloading and making a Star Tease. I'm making Space Marines, and I need to get that codex. I have Sisters of Battle. I have Sisters of Silence. I have Custodes. I'm good. Like, I'm good. I can make whatever I need via resin printing now. I don't need to give GW money anymore. And I know what a lot of people are about to say, like, that's kind of ass-holy. Sure, that's not really nice. You know, GW is the one who, you know, slaved and make that stuff. Well, yeah, but at the same time, the people who made those, their own models and their own design stuff, they slaved away too to make that stuff. So why should I give GW any more money when they're already, you know, screwing over people that put time and effort and money into something that they love? So it just gets to that point where you have to make a decision. Do you keep doing what you're doing and keep paying these people what the amount of money that you need to pay them in order to play a game that we all love and, you know, build a community we all love, or you basically just tell them to kick rocks because since they're gonna not play fair, we don't play fair. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, leave a like and a subscribe, and also tell me down below what you think GW should be doing. Like, should they leave us the fuck alone in these situations, or should they actually crack down? I understand that they need to make some money, but they're a billion-dollar industry. I'm pretty sure they can get rid of at least a couple $1 million of this and that. Yeah, but with that being said, thank you so much for watching. And as always, remember, for the Emperor. I'm not even angry, I'm just disappointed.